Try harder.
I am Melania.
Rob Stark and most of his band.
Did you notice something? Let's rewind a bit. All the footage presented shows inspired elements from the medieval period. Action scenes, such as this battle from the show Vikings, which depicts a historic battle between the Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings of Ragnar Lothbrok. Or this rendition done by the Wartburg Choir, which is believed to be dated back to the Middle Ages during the time of the Byzantine Empire.
Cloaks, Imperials, dragons, ain't no matter to me what I kill.
Even in video games, such as this footage from the game Skyrim, which shows bits of medieval Viking culture.
Shaving, Shadana Threatum, Monigum.
Or this live reading of the literary work Beowulf, as read by Professor Justin A. Jackson from Hillsdale College, detailing on how the heroic deeds of Beowulf, king of the Danes, led to the victory over the monster Brendel.
Setindra over Hronrade Huron.
We often think of the medieval ages as this golden age of corruption, death, anarchy, and chaos throughout Europe. While some of that is true, it couldn't have been further from the truth.
Surely you can't be serious.
Let me explain. The Middle Ages itself, stretching from the 5th century CE until roughly the late 14th to 15th century CE, shows the transitional period from Rome after the sacking by the Visigoths to the cultural rise of the Renaissance. The Middle Ages show a great time of interconnected spirituality, chivalry, and feudalism, particularly the rise of Christianity as a byproduct from the fall of the Roman Empire. The medieval period also allowed us to experience creations still in use today. Systems such as the establishment of universities in the mid-9th century CE, which allowed people to reach higher levels of learning and education that produced talented and intellectual individuals. Artists such as Giotto and the Limbo brothers, to scholars and writers such as Anna Comneni, who wrote accounts of her father's reign during the Byzantine Empire, and Leo the mathematician, to establish defensive beacons that span the width of the Byzantine Empire. Another contribution of note was the introduction of scholasticism, which established philosophy and theology as a support system of one another that blends classical philosophies with the teachings of Moses and Jesus Christ. But the medieval period wasn't also without its shortcomings and challenges, the biggest of which was the introduction of the bubonic plague, better known as the Black Death, that ravaged Europe in the 14th century CE, which was brought from Asia. The course of the plague would alter medieval society and history forever, as the plague would kill 40% of the European population, allowing migratory peasants, farmers and serfs to have increased power, leading to large revolts and the decline of feudalism, which ultimately caused the demise of the medieval period. In short, life in the medieval period is not all fantasy, smiles and roses. It was more along the lines of decayed flesh, charred women, religious nutcases, and a small ray of golden, unalloyed sunshine. Sunshine!